So we have this clip in here from Try that is talking about some news about the Druid. It says Path of Exile 2 dev details Druid WASD problems. Let's see what Try has to say about it.
Doing some Path of Exile 2 Druid research found...
Let me give volume in here.
I was doing some Path of Exile 2 Druid research, found this, and my heart sunk. A Grinding Gear Games developer said this recently about the Druid. Be honest, we still haven't locked in exactly how moving while shapeshifted in WASD is going to work. We've got quite a few options and are still trying to figure out which sucks the least. I say sucks the least instead of is the best because they're all kinda goofy. What does a bear moving a direction other than forward look like? Do we even allow that? If we do, how? If we don't, also how? And to somebody asking if it's dropping mid-league in 0.
Okay. All of this is derived from a fundamental problem that could be easily fixed by not having a fucking quadrupedal animal as the transformation. Being a werebear or a werewolf is insanely cooler than just being a fucking bear or being a fucking wolf. You fix it immediately by, instead of doing a fucking bear, putting him on 2 fucking legs and moving normally. You are creating this problem by choosing to go with the quadrupedal animal. Why? And if it was cooler, I would understand. But no, it is not cooler. Being a werebear is cooler. Being a werewolf is cooler. Why the fuck would I want to be a normal bear? What are you fucking doing, man? You are introducing this problem to yourself and not for much gain. Who prefers to be a bear than a werebear? Diablo, and I know, Diablo bad or Diablo 4 bad because Diablo 2 was good. They solved it. They solved it in Diablo 2 in 1999. I don't know what was the year of release for Diablo 2. Instead of making a bear, you make a werebear and you go with 2 legs like a normal character and everything is solved and you don't have to do any of this. What the fuck are we doing here, man? You are creating problems for yourself and then trying to solve a problem that could easily not exist. Because this whole thing, if you didn't understand what is happening, is that they don't know how to animate the 4-leg bear to go backwards or whatever, because it is weird to move that way. And it looks weird. And I understand the difficulty that comes with that. Okay, we get it. Then don't do it! Don't do it that way! Put it in 2 legs! Put the motherfucker in 2 legs and everything will be Gucci. Give me an actual werewolf. And I am mad about this because of this, by the way. Because the problem to me, it is not the bear. It is the wolf. Which, by the way, guys, people always say that wolf was confirmed or whatever. Bear was confirmed 3 fucking years ago. And it is still not ready. What makes you believe that if the Druid drops, it is going to have the wolf form? At this point, if we get the Druid in 0.4, which is the next topic that he's going to discuss in here, because they are talking here, we are targeting 0.4, you can see it on the screen. If they actually drop it in 0.4, what are the odds that it will have the wolf form? In my opinion, it is like 1%. They have released classes before with not all skills in there, right? In fact, every class so far, well, not the Amazon did have all skills, right? But before the Amazon, all classes drop with skills missing. So they could 100% release the Druid with the bear form and the lightning or fire or whatever, the spells. The bear, the spells, and no wolf form, and they say, well, the wolf form will come in the future, right? And this is what pisses me off, that I want a werewolf. I don't want a 4-leg wolf. That is why this whole thing matters to me. I don't want a Twilight Pussy Jacob wolf. I want a Van Helsing giga-chad werewolf. You know what I'm saying? That is the thing. So you are giving me the inferior form and creating problems for yourself. So the whole thing sucks. Instead of putting the correct form in there, the giga-chad form, and then it is easier to do your job. and then you can get me everything for 0.4 in December. Am I crazy or am I right now, dude? I think I am completely right. Guys, you can go and watch my videos. I never ask that you share my videos, that you go and give my videos to someone or whatever. I never do it. Please, make this shit that I am saying get to GGG. GGG, you can fix it. Easy. By doing a two-leg form. A werebear, a werewolf. I know that you don't want to be the same as Diablo 4, but you have always said that you base your game off of Diablo 2, that Diablo 2 is your best inspiration. Guess what? In Diablo 2, you have the werebear and the werewolf going in two legs, and it looks cool. Do that! Do that! It looks cooler and it is easier to animate. I am solving the problem for you. Everybody will be happy with this. Just do it that way. Let's continue watching the clip. I am sorry, guys. And yes, I yap a lot. I am turning a fucking 60-second short into a massive rant. But this is important to me. You guys know that I like wolves. You guys know that I like werewolves. I want a proper bang Helsing giga-chad werewolf in this bad boy. Let's go.
0.3, no, that's way too big a feature to drop mid-league. We are targeting 0.4. Two concerns here, Eggs.
Obviously, one of the concerns is that he's saying targeting 0.4 and not saying we are going to release it in 0.4. They are not sure because this shit is taking too long to animate, so they don't know if they will make it to 0.4. And if they don't make it to 0.4, that is also a pain in the ass. We have been waiting for the Druid for so fucking long, and because of the 4-leg animation, I am not going to get a Druid. Stand! Put the bear standing already, dude, and put the Druid in 0.4. I can't take this shit any longer. By the way, I will tell you right away. If they don't give me the wolf form for 0.4, I will always tell you guys. I always told you. I always do the roulette for the league starting. That the roulette randomizes my league starter. And I told you the only time that I won't do it is when they release the Druid, right? If they release the Druid and there is no wolf form, I don't give a fuck about the Druid. I will randomize my starter at that point because what I care is about the wolf. Just to let you know. But yes, please, GGG, stand this bad boy and put it in 0.4 for December. Let's continue.
One, is the Druid going to feel janky on release due to this wild shift in how it's moving with WASD and sprinting? And two, does it sound like it's going to make 0.4? The way the dev is talking, it sounds like this might not even be close to being implemented. Though keep in mind, this is very late August. I wonder.
Yeah, I think there is enough time to put the bear in there, even in the 4-leg fashion. I think there is enough time to do it. But why break your ass so much because you want to have the bear in 4 legs? That it is not cooler than the other bear, by the way. If it was cooler, I would tell you, okay, go for it. Go for coolness. I like coolness. But it is not cooler. The other one is cooler. So you are doing things harder for no gain. And then this makes it harder to also put the wolf. Man, dude, if you don't give me the Druid in 0.4, I will be so fucking pissed off. And if this is the reason, even more. Because if it is not implemented because of other reasons, okay, man, we get it. We get it. Early access development, you are developing leaks for the 2 games. It isn't ready. Let's go. Okay, fine. But if it is not ready because you are stuck on animations for a 4-legged animal when you could just make it stand up, that will piss me the fuck off, man.
If it's a possibility that we might get a pivot again, and Druid might be off the table for the December expansion, and something like duelists and swords will be added instead.
I will be happy if you give me the duelist too. The duelist is cool. Who doesn't want swords in the game? Swords are awesome. And we probably will have the God's great sword. But at the same time, we've been waiting a long time for the Druid, man. And I also don't think that the duelist is ready either, to be honest with you.
My Druid hopium is still going. I was doing some Path of Exile 2 Druid research, found this, and my heart.
Okay, man, okay. I already ranted. I already said what I thought. Thank you, Try, for this clip. Awesome fucking clip. But you are making me like reconsider my whole existence in this game. Do you think there is a corporate pressure to not copy before? I don't know if it is corporate pressure, but maybe it is artistic pressure. Like, oh, I don't want to do the same thing that the other guys did, or that every druid goes like this, I want to do it like this. Doesn't matter, man. The two leg is cooler. Like, I wanted the two leg before knowing that there was an animation problem. Now that I know that it is also causing animation problem, I want it even more. But I already wanted the werebear. And if it is a solution to the problem, even more. This clip was before Sprint 2, by the way. Exactly. Sprint creates a whole new thing for the problems, right? Because now you have to make a sprinting animation for the fucking bear and wolf. Just make it a werebear and a werewolf, man. It will be easier. We don't know what the wolf form looks like. What if it looks goofy as fuck on two legs and we just don't know? What do you mean? In Diablo 2, the wolf on two legs looks fine. In Diablo 4, the wolf on two legs looks fine. I installed Diablo Immortal on my phone. That is a bullshit mobile game. And the werewolf on two legs looks fine in there. What do you mean they can't do a two-leg wolf not look silly or goofy? They absolutely can. Everybody's doing it. But everybody, I am meaning Blizzard. The 3 games that I named were Blizzard. But you get what I'm saying. EHG made the werebear standing. The werebear in Last Epoch is also standing. So they want to be different. Oh, we are not going to do the werebear because Last Epoch did a werebear. And Blizzard did a werebear. So we are going to do a bear. Dude, just do the werebear, man. It solves all your problems and it is cooler. If it wasn't cooler, I would tell okay, but it is cooler. Who wants to be a fucking bear, man? We have that in real life.